Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is John with Addicted to Fishing, and today we're talking square bills. Again, guys, welcome back to the channel. Got a couple of days here where I'm going to try to put up some videos for you guys. Like the title said, today we're going to talk square bills, and we're going to run through some of my favorites here, and they're not going to be any particular order. We're going to go from a little lunker hunt all the way up to a KVD. I think they call this the 8.0, something like that, the big Magnum square bill. So if I was to have to pick one out of my box that I'm throwing every single day, day in, day out, let me see if I've got one. We can go with this one here. Maybe not this color, but it's more than likely a Lucky Craft 1.0, 1.5 size. My next favorite in the box will be like the KVD 1.5 or 1.0. And we'll kind of start with the little lunker hunt and kind of move around. I've got these in several different sizes. Just grabbed a few out of a box here, but this is the little lunker hunt square bill. It's a very inexpensive bait. One of the things I can tell you with these little lunker hunts is you got to kind of find that kind of sweet spot with them. If you're reeling them too fast, they tend to, and I'll use the Magnum to show you, instead of running through the water column like this, they tend to blow out. I'll go ahead and hit on the big Magnum guy while we're here. There's a couple of different Magnum size square bills that I throw. This is the Megabass STX S Crank in a big size. I'll cover this in a second with you why I go with the big ones. And then, of course, just the Strike Kings. You can see there's quite a bit of a difference in these two. Even the old Rick Clunn Lucky Craft, there's quite a bit of difference there. So a reason why you'd want to throw a Magnum square bill is, one, if you're on a lake and they're feeding on big bait fish, throwing a square bill in that Magnum size is definitely something that a lot of places the fish don't see. So if they're feeding on the profile or bait fish that are more this size of that Strike King, this is what you want to throw. But if you're on a big bite or big bait fish, you definitely want to upsize to that Magnum square bill. I don't throw them a lot, but I do have them. We'll come back to this guy. This is the old RC Lucky Craft, the Rick Clunn model. These have been discontinued. This one's got a lot of rash on it and stuff, so I definitely keep this one in my arsenal. Some more smaller. These are the Megabass Knuckle. This is another Knuckle, but it has, both of these are a Knuckle LD for Megabass, but they have that circuit board. Kind of gives you a little different action just going through the water versus the regular bill. This is a Gary Yamamoto, again a little bit on the less expensive side. If you can find these, the 13 Fishing, this has got kind of a circuit board lip. This is the Scamp, great little lure. On that small side too, this is the Rapala BX Brat. The Spro Little John. I'm sorry, this is actually the Fat Papa, and it's got the circuit board lip. Those are a few of the ones that I'll be throwing this time of the year. Guys, this time of the year is when you want to get out and really be banging square bills around in the rocks, along the bank. A lot of times they are feeding on bait fish more this size. You can see this is more of a translucent color, kind of a crawdad, I'm sorry, in a bluegill pattern. This is definitely a clear water bait. You get into the more dirty water, that sexy shad. This scamp would work really good. It's got a great color to it. Again, this time of the year, early spring, I don't have my red box in here. I thought I seen a red crank, but I don't. But a red would be tied on. I generally fish this, all these square bills on 12 to 14 pound test mono. My St. Croix casting rod, the crankbait rod. It's the old wore out rod. It's got that Shimano Kalias on it now. It's a great combination. It's 6.2 to 1 reel. I can burn it fast enough with that without much effort, and I can slow it down enough with it. And you really want to fish these effectively. The square bill, for the most part, is snagless. Not saying that they won't get snagged. One of the things to kind of keep in mind, and we'll show you on the Magnum crank, is when you're selecting hooks. If you swap them out, just kind of make sure that that hook doesn't easily go up over that lip, because then it's going to get hung on the lip and not run right. Here's another one I forgot about. This is the Arashi by Storm. It's a great little circuit board crank, and as you can see, most of these, they got the right size hook on them. It doesn't really get up over the bill. That Rick Clonwell, I'll probably swap that out for a little smaller hook. You can also, let me see if I have one here, swap it out and put red hooks on the front. Let's see even if in my Magnum box here that I might have one with red hooks on it. And I don't, unfortunately guys, I don't have one squared away right now with the red hook, but you could always take and put red hook on the front if you want. You want to kind of get that fish to commit more up here. I've been posting some on the community page here for YouTube about dialing it in. You know, you're going to know if you're throwing the right color, getting the right retrieve, by where that bait is in the fish's mouth. If that bait's here in their mouth, you know you know you got it right. If it's up here, you might catch 2 or 3 fish like that, and then you may just go from this size to this size, and they start inhaling this one a little bit better. You're getting that bite a little deeper. And to me, I would stop throwing this one and throw this one. Maybe start throwing a sexy shad color and switch over to a more translucent, because you got a little bit better water quality or clarity. This one's going to start getting better. Vice versa, if you're throwing this in more muddy water, they're going to have a little hard time seeing it. It does have a rattle. It doesn't have a rattle. It's a silent. It's just got a, I forgot they put that weight transfer up here in the front to kind of give you a little better casting distance. But even if it was translucent and it's got the rattles in it, the rattles will help that bass track it a little better, but they have a hard time seeing it. You definitely wouldn't want to throw a translucent with less than 2 foot of visibility. You know, that chocolate milk, really stained water. You're going to want to go with a bright color. I do have a man's baby 1 minus here that's in that red. You would go to like a red, and this kind of goes in that wake bait category. Another one in a wake bait. Actually, I got a couple right here that fall in that category. And it's a Strike King. Well, I tell you what, sometimes I don't understand how hooks get in the spots they get. But anyway, you want to go to something more in that bright chartreuse yellows and that more stained water. Those are stained water killer. Um, that Spro, and that chartreuse, that definitely helps you out. Something that you can get that fish to see a little bit better and track it. You definitely want to get a, like I was saying, my St. Croix rod. You definitely want something that's got a lot of tippy action to it, that allows that square bill to come in and bang off the rocks, bang off the shell bars, whatever you happen to be fishing around. It helps that bait come through. Same with wood. You can kind of throw square bills up around wood. If you got enough soft tip, they'll hit that wood. You feel it hit, you can stop, and generally it'll back itself out and keep on coming. It's kind of when I get to mono as well, because I definitely want to have that little bit of give in the line. Helps out that little limber rod. Like I said, like a 6:2 to 1 reel is perfect for that. Just go with what you got confidence in as far as the rod and reel that you're buying. You can get a $30 rod that does the job, or you can get a $500 rod that does the job. Same thing with the reel. I would never throw a little square bill on braid. I know some people do. I just like that to have that stretch for that square bill. Almost anything that's got that treble hook. So anyway, guys, there's just a quick little rundown. This is just a piece of them. I take my square bill fishing pretty seriously. It's a great time of the year to be square billing, running down the bank and catching them. It's a great little shad imitator. You're putting something like this little mega bass on. That's a great little shad color. The big knuckle shad color. Find your shad colors. On the cheaper side, I could pull out I'd love to buy hook bonnets and put on, but man, I'd have to have so many hook bonnets, and that first time putting bonnets on would be such a tedious task. Anyway, you could go with that Gary Yamamoto. That's a great shad pattern that gets bit. Here's a little Lucky Craft. Guys, just match the hatch. Find what find what bait size you have in your area. That's what you're going to stick with. The colors again. You want more of these translucents and greater water visibility, and then more of your solid colors and that more stained muddy water. Another quick tip for you guys before we cut this out. Don't be afraid to be real erratic with your retrieve on it. You're casting it out, kind of giving it a few handle cranks, kind of mix it up, maybe some pops with the rod tip. Coming through grass with it, you're going to get hung up a little bit, but it's a great thing if you're coming through grass and it gets hung up on like a piece of eel grass, and you can pop it to come through. A lot of times when you pop it out of that grass, that's when you're going to get bit. Same thing if you're fishing around wood or rock. Another key point is if it comes in, and I said this a minute ago, you feel it hit like a lay down, stop your retrieve. It's going to float back a little bit, and it's going to float up, and then you can get across that piece of wood. Don't be afraid to throw some of that stuff in some really gnarly color. Square bill just gets bit almost all year round. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed that quick little video. I'm going to work on trying to get an affiliate link, or start trying to link some baits for you. I can link them to Tackle Warehouse. I'm not going to get anything back on that. I can link some stuff to Amazon, some other places. It's just with my schedule right now, things that are going on, it's kind of hard for me to sit down and put a lot of links in. That's why I try to just shoot straight through as well. I don't have time to edit. But anyway, guys, it's a great time of the year to be out squarebill fishing. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you haven't already hit that subscribe button, please do so. Hit that notification bell to be notified when I put out a video. Like, comment, and share the video. And as always, we'll see you in the next one.